Hello everyone, welcome back to the UGC season. I am Pothenar and I am sorry about this long delay. I had been meaning to upload this match, obviously the week it was played, which was now 2 weeks ago. And also the Gully Wash match, but unfortunately I've been really busy at work and I've just not had the time in the evenings to do it. But it's okay because you've got it now. Maybe in 2 parts, maybe in 1 part, who knows. But as we speak, or as you are listening to me, not as I speak, this match will be uploading, however many parts it is. So will Gully Wash, and also so will Asheville. Yes, you're going to have a 3-part special for me apologising. But not only that, you will also have 2 extra TF2 related videos during the week. That's just a little apology from me to you because I love you guys. But anyway, this is Payload Swiftwater UGC, which, in all honesty, this is my most favourite map ever. Ah, it's just so good. You can get so many things done well in this map, and if you do it well, it feels really good. It can also be a really hard map, because it is a hard map, really. It's a long, long map, and if you don't have ×3 on the cart the whole way, you can really be in trouble. But right here, I'm currently sitting in spawn, because... well, now I've left because tryhard's the sniper is down. I was staying in spawn because the sniper's up. And this is when playing lobbies, as it were, on TF2 lobby. I'll put a link in the description if I remember. It's sort of a format for where you can play Highlander games in a 9v9 format. And my first ever experience on that was a Swiftwater lobby. And I thought, oh, a Swiftwater lobby, no, this is my favourite map, I'm going to do that one. So I decided to go medic on it. And I walked straight out the door, on the left side, where I came out. And I got a headshot. Within 1 second of walking out the door, I thought, okay, maybe this is a bit different to a pub. And obviously it is because it's a 9v9 format, but you do find a lot of players who obviously play Highlander, so you learn a few things. So right there I was calling for the sniper to go down, because that first area is brilliant for snipers. Here we are pushing around the flanks. You have to use the flanks on Swiftwater. If you can, use every single flank possible. If you use all the flanks, it makes the other team really sort of stretched. Their medic and heavy were holding one flank, which is good, but they should have had a sentry gun above where me and Grey Barm are now. And yes, Grey Barm is our new heavy. We have got a new heavy again. So theoretically, we have had 5 different heavies in this many matches, and now I get caught by a roller, which is unfortunate, really. But if you haven't realised already, what we've been doing really well is we've had at least ×2 on the cart pretty much the whole way. On Swiftwater, it is really easy to get caught. You know, if they get up 1 level 3 sentry, you can be in real trouble because it is so hard to push through Swiftwater. So if you keep the cart rolling the whole way, as discussed in a previous video, you know, it makes them think, oh, we can't set up at this point, we're going to have to set up at the next point. And as you see, we've already capped the first 3 points, and it's only been 2 minutes and 5 seconds. That's a brilliant time for Swiftwater. Sorry, a bit of FPS lag. But that is a brilliant time. I don't know how their heavy got behind us. Also, I'm not 100% sure on this map, but their heavy was using the Hero long heater. Now, I don't know your thoughts on the Hero long heater, but I'll give you a quick run through of mine. I think it is a brilliant weapon, but only on offense. Now, the reason I say only on offense is because it's technically the same gun as the regular minigun, except you obviously put out your little firing when you load up to shoot. So on offense, you can stay by the cart and push the cart, because a heavy is the best class to push a cart. Because he has so much health, he can put out so much damage if anyone comes near. So if you stay by the cart with it, you can do that, but you have to obviously have a different team coordination, because someone else has to stay with your medic as you push on, which would probably be the demo man. So if you have a brilliant demo man, then that's a good idea for your heavy to use a Hero long heater and push the cart. Now, obviously it won't work for most teams because it's against the code sort of thing, but against the metagame. But I would, it's worth a try, you know. On defense, you have to remember where all the ammo packs are. You know, you have to sit by the dispensers, and you become very zonal. You can't become super aggressive. Here, we actually capped in 3 minutes 50. Now, that is an amazing time for Swiftwater. We had someone on the cart the whole way, and yeah. As you can also see, I've changed my HUD up. I don't know if it will show on the recording, but I have actually got a new HUD. It is Toon HUD, so a bit of a free advertising for Toon HUD there. So if you all like it, I'll put a link in the description again, if I remember. And you can all download it. It is free. They have their own website, just Toon HUD, if you want to type it in. But I liked it a bit because, as I said previously, it doesn't mess up my sort of view models, it doesn't cover the screen, and it also gives me numbers as health. Now, the reason it's giving me numbers as health, this is a lot easier for me to judge how injured people on my team are, and I can pick who to heal. But also, I've started using the Solemn Vow in matches, so it gives me that health indicator of how much the enemy team's at. So if I quickly swipe over an enemy team player, it will tell me that they're on 30 health, and I can just call out Red Soldier 30 health, or etc. Now, here, I've got my back to the wall. Again, because if they have, you know, an enemy Demoman or Soldier, on this map it's very common to see players bombing in. So I had my back to the wall, because then the sentry gun can pick anyone off bombing in, as long as it comes within range. And then Sama, our pyro, can hopefully not die and reflect everything out of the way. I got hit in the face with a pill there. But I don't pop because from the calls, I know he's the only one in the area, and I didn't have to pop. But there's not a lot going on, so I'll try and let you watch as much as you can without you hearing my annoying little voice. But, you know, we're just putting out enough damage to try and keep them off the cart. There, I definitely popped because I saw another sticky come flying over. So it's just, I was hoping Grave Arm would jump in, but he actually done a clever thing here, where he stayed out of the main fight, but acted as a deterrent. Because if he'd have jumped in, and then suddenly I'd lost connection to him and he died, we've lost a heavy, which is basically a level 3 sentry gun when you get close enough. So he did a very class thing there. So well done, Greyback. Also, this is really annoying as a medic. If you ever play medic, you'll notice every time you try and heal the most injured person, someone always runs across your snap just as you do it. It's so annoying. So people are dying around you, come on, heal me, heal me, heal me, and you just don't do it. Okay. I'm also healing up Elixion and Alchemist, who are the Scout and Soldier, as much as possible. This is because this map is quite a wide map, with a lot of flanks. It's the same with defense as it is on offense. So they can run off and do their own thing, you know, and if Elixion now takes 50 odd damage, or 55 damage, however much the overheal is, then he's still technically at full health. Here, we were having a little fun, because we know we can't lose now, because our defense was that good, so I went and ubered try hard. You gotta have fun, haven't you? If they theoretically can't win, you just gotta go out of the game, try different things. Excuse me, take a drink. Ugh. I've had a bad cold I've had, it's still going, I don't know why. It's just been eating away at me, but we'll get there. There I'm calling out Doe, I'm behind, but luckily we had a Wrangler going, so he doesn't do too much damage. There I die to that heavy Hero Long Heater. See, that's what the Hero Long Heater is good for. Is if you come around the corner, you put out additional damage. But again, he is on offense now, so it will work slightly better. But obviously the cart wasn't near him, so I'd still, if he's going to be as aggressive as he is there, I still wouldn't recommend it because he's not near the cart. But you can still work. It still works, I assume. It's personal preference, really, isn't it? I mean, the only reason I use a medigun over a crit creep, personal preference. But here we're pushing them up. As you can see, they got 15 seconds to push all the way. We had a really strong time, so our personal goal was just to keep them off, stop them from capturing the first point here. So if we knew they couldn't win, we just wanted to say, you know, we've won everything and not, they haven't captured even the first, so. But yeah, that was a good game to, I think it was Roaring Fish we played this map, but it was a good game to them, and that's it now, so I'll see you back next with the round.